Golden Designs Inc. brings healthy living and longevity to the privacy and convenience of your home or office. Assembly of your new near-zero EMF sauna is simple, requiring only 2 people, a few tools, and about an hour of your time. Before you know it, you'll be on your way to enjoying a therapeutic sauna session as part of your health and fitness regimen. Your Gold Design sauna can be placed virtually anywhere indoors on a wide variety of flooring surfaces, including tile, carpet, and laminate. It just needs a level surface and a dedicated electrical outlet close at hand. Our near-zero EMF saunas are constructed of the highest quality reforested Canadian hemlock wood. Be assured they exceed the highest industry standards, so they heat up faster and consume less energy. Incorporating far infrared technology, the sauna is designed to operate at a lower room temperature of 120 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit for both maximum effectiveness and comfort. The digital controls allow the heat emitters to cycle on and off to maintain the temperature without overheating. Additional features of a Golden Design sauna include an MP3 auxiliary connection with built-in speakers and a color therapy lighting system for additional health benefits to maximize your sauna session experience. In this segment, we will review delivery and unpacking of your new near-zero EMF sauna. We recommend removing freight materials curbside and clearing a space in your home or office, as the near-zero EMF sauna is intended for indoor use only. Using a pair of scissors or a box cutter, remove outer boxing materials and shrink wrap, taking care not to damage the boxes themselves. Open the boxes and remove the contents. There are 3 main parts of the sauna: the wood cabin, the infrared heat emitters, and a control system. The individual parts for wood cabin assembly include the wood cabin, 1 floor panel, 1 left side wall panel, 1 right side wall panel, 1 front panel with a glass door, 1 rear wall panel, 1 roof panel, 1 roof cover, 1 bench heat emitter panel, 1 bench, 1 floor heat emitter, 1 remote control, 1 extra temperature sensor, 1 MP3 auxiliary cable. Most sauna models come standard with an interior and exterior control panel, an MP3 auxiliary input jack and built-in speakers, a color therapy lighting system with reading light. Optional accessories may include a small MP3 shelf, a magazine rack, a towel rack. Also provided is an owner's manual, a door handle. You will need a Phillips screwdriver. A battery-powered screwdriver will make assembly easier. You will also need a ladder or tall step stool and a pair of scissors. In this segment, we will review some of the important features of your sauna. The power supply box controls your sauna. The power supply box is installed on the roof panel of your sauna with inputs and outputs connected to all of the components of the sauna. Through the power supply box, you will control the main power to the sauna room, heat emitters, color therapy lighting system, speakers, and other features. You can identify each of the sauna room panels as described next. Note the features of each panel that will both help to identify them and help you orient them properly as you assemble the sauna room. The floor panel curves toward the front of the sauna room. All of the wall panels will connect to the floor panel. The rear wall panel and the front wall panel are the largest wall panels. The rear wall panel also has heat emitter panels installed in it. The front wall panel has a glass door. The right side wall panel and left side wall panel are both the same size and have heat emitter panels installed in them. When placing the side wall panels, note that the stationary glass panel in each of the side panels will go towards the front of the sauna room. As described earlier, the roof panel contains the power supply box. It also contains the speakers and color therapy lighting system. Once the sauna room is installed, the wiring harnesses, plugs, and all connections will be on the exterior side of the roof panel. In this segment, you will learn how to assemble the sauna walls. First, choose a location for your sauna. It must be level, dry, and away from water sources. Installation also requires a dedicated 15-amp 120-volt electrical outlet nearby. Place the floor panel on the floor in the desired location with the curved part of the panel pointing towards the front. Next, place the front wall panel on the floor panel against the wood guide inserts. have your helper balance the front wall panel upright. Then take the left side wall panel and place it onto the left side of the floor panel. Make sure it fits snugly up against the molding on the floor panel and align the metal guide insert brackets on the front wall panel and the left side wall panel to each other. Lift the left side wall panel to lock the metal guide insert brackets onto the front wall panel, and then secure the brackets by pulling down on the left side wall panel. Test to ensure the metal guide insert brackets are locked into place. Also check the top of the two panels to make sure they are flush with each other. Repeat these steps to secure the right side wall panel to the other side of the floor panel and the front wall panel. Next, remove the protective covers on the buckles of the rear wall panel. Then place the rear wall panel onto the floor panel. Make sure it fits snugly up against the molding on the floor panel and secure the buckles to the right wall panel, and then on the left wall panel. Now rest the roof panel on top of the walls at an angle that allows you to pass through the control cables. Orient the panel so the power supply is on the top and towards the front of the sauna. Feed the power cables, buzzer, and control wiring harnesses up through the holes in the roof panel. Be careful not to force anything, and confirm all wires are properly fed through the holes to avoid damaging them. The roof panel should sit snugly on top of the wall panels. Pull down on the roof panel slightly to make sure it is securely in place. In this segment, you will learn how to install the heat emitters, bench, and door handle. Place the floor heat emitter panel onto the front of the floor panel. Then slide the bench heat emitter panel into place at a downward angle. Then run the floor heater cord under the bench heat emitter panel through the cutout. Now plug the bench heat emitter connector to the inlet located on the rear wall panel. Then plug the floor heat emitter panel connector into the other inlet on the rear wall panel. To install the bench, make sure the smooth finished side of the bench is facing up. Then slide the bench at a slight angle over the bench heat emitter panel. Make sure the bench is fully inserted and all the way back against the rear wall panel. Optionally, use the included screws to fasten the bench to the rear wall panel. Next, align the interior door handle and exterior door handles, and then fasten them using the included screws. In this segment, you will finish assembling the sauna. First, connect the power supply box plugs on the roof panel. Verify the labels on the plugs and connect them accordingly. Now, connect the control wiring harness from the power supply to the wiring harness CTRL plug. Then secure them using the screws on the connectors. Now connect the ends of the buzzer cord. Next, from inside the sauna, remove the temperature sensor's protective covering. Then maneuver the temperature sensor so that it is vertical and pointing downward. If the optional MP3 shelf is included, use the provided screws to mount the shelf onto one of the side panels or to the front panel. Now we'll install the roof cover, which is an optional installation. The roof cover installs on top of the sauna. Carefully pull the power cord through the hole in the roof cover, then gently place the roof cover onto the roof panel and align the edges. Then use the screws provided to secure the roof cover to the roof panel. Now, let's learn how to operate your sauna. First, make sure all components are properly installed and connected to the control box. Then plug the sauna power cord into the electrical outlet and press the power button one time. The power light will come on, and the time display on the control panel will display a preset time. The temperature display should show degrees Fahrenheit, and the control panel will flash. To adjust the temperature, first select Fahrenheit or Celsius by pressing the F/C button. Then press the temp button to scroll using the up and down arrows to adjust the setting. To adjust the length of time you want the sauna to stay on, press the time button, and you can now scroll using the up and down arrows to adjust the setting. Once you have set these adjustments, press the start button. If you do not press the start button within 5 minutes, the control panel will shut off. Once you press the start button, the heat emitter panels will start generating heat. The sauna will slowly warm up to reach your desired temperature setting. Remember that just like opening an oven door when it's preheating, opening the sauna room door before it has reached the desired temperature will prolong the amount of time necessary to reach your set temperature. 5 minutes before the set session time is over, the buzzer will sound for approximately 15 seconds to warn you. At that time, you can either allow the time to run out or you can adjust the time remaining by pressing the temp button and then the up or down arrow on the control panel. While you are resetting the timer, the control panel will flash and the heat emitters will stop generating heat. When you have finished resetting the time, press the start button twice. The control panel will then stop flashing and the heat emitter panels will start generating heat again. If you do not press the start button twice within 5 seconds, the control panel will revert back to its previous settings. Note that heating times can vary and can be affected by the indoor temperature. Generally, it should take approximately 20 to 30 minutes to bring the sauna's heat up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit or 50 degrees Celsius. The cooler the ambient temperature around the sauna, the longer it will take to preheat the sauna room. It is recommended that you start using the sauna at a set temperature of 115 degrees Fahrenheit or 46 degrees Celsius and remain in the sauna at the temperature for about 15 to 20 minutes. As you become more comfortable with using the sauna, you can gradually increase the temperature and time period you are in the sauna to satisfy your personal preference. When the sauna room temperature reaches the setup value, the digital control will regulate the heat and maintain the temperature. The digital control will make sure the inside temperature will remain close to the setup value you entered. If your sauna has optional reading lamps, roof lamps, or color therapy lamps, operate them by pressing their operating buttons located near the center of the control panel. If your sauna has the chromotherapy or color therapy lighting, they can be operated by a special remote control. First, ensure the remote control has a battery installed. Next, press the reading light button on the control panel. The white light will come on in the sauna room. Then use the remote and point it at the light, and press any of the colors on the remote to display that color. You can also use the shade button on the remote to display a sequence of colors. Press the power button to turn off the light at any time. This segment will discuss tips and safeguards for using your sauna. If you take a hot or warm shower or bath before you use your sauna, you may perspire more while in the sauna and experience more comfort. Your body needs to be properly hydrated, so be sure to drink water before, during, and after your sauna session to replenish your body fluids. Make use of the movable roof ventilation or leave the sauna door slightly open to help regulate the temperature inside the sauna to your comfort level. During your sauna session, you should use 2 or 3 towels to help with moisture absorption. Fold one towel and place it on the bench to sit on. A second towel over your lap to trap the heat for your leg and feet. You can use a third towel to wipe perspiration from your body as needed. There are some basic safety precautions to follow when using your sauna. Carefully read and follow all instructions that came with your sauna before using the sauna for the first time. Always take precautions before and after sauna use. The sauna should only be used by adults. Children should only use a sauna if prescribed by a medical doctor. If you are pregnant or may be pregnant, contact your physician prior to using the sauna, as exposure to high temperatures can pose significant fetal risks during pregnancy. People using medications for health reasons should consult their physician prior to using the sauna. Ensure that your sauna's power cord is plugged directly into a dedicated 15-amp 120-volt outlet. Do not use any power adapters or extension cords. Make sure to inspect the sauna room and sauna components for correct operation prior to every sauna session. If anything is not operating properly, do not use the sauna and contact the manufacturer. When cleaning the sauna, be sure to unplug the sauna from the wall outlet first, and use only plain water and a soft cloth. Do not use cleansers inside the sauna room. In this segment, we will address some common problems you may encounter when operating your sauna. If no heat is coming from the heat emitters, ensure that all of the heat emitter cords are properly connected, including those on the roof and underneath the bench. If the cords are properly connected, but some heat emitters are still not working, the non-functioning emitters may be damaged. If you suspect non-functioning emitters, do not continue to operate the sauna. Please contact the manufacturer for replacement parts. If none of the heat emitters are functioning, but the cords are connected and the control panel displays the time and temperature, the cause may be the temperature sensor. If you have a spare temperature sensor, turn the sauna off and check the red and black wires on the roof near the air vent. Disconnect the wires labeled temp sensor and connect the spare temperature sensor. Insert it temporarily through the roof vent. Then go back to the control panel and press the power button to turn the sauna back on. If the heat emitters start generating heat within several minutes, replace the original temperature sensor with the spare sensor. If the control panel is malfunctioning and will turn on but not off, and the displayed numbers are flashing, then the problem may be the connection with the control wiring harness. On the roof, find the CTRL wires. Check the connection, disconnecting them if needed. Make sure the pins are straight and then reconnect the control wiring harness securely. If the control panel still is not responding properly, contact the manufacturer for assistance. If the control panel has other issues, such as lights not coming on or buttons not working, the panel may have been damaged and may need to be replaced. Contact the manufacturer for solutions. If the entire sauna shows signs of having no power, here are a few tips. First, check to make sure all power cords are connected, not damaged, and securely plugged in. Next, verify your main circuit breaker hasn't tripped. Then check the power supply box on the roof to make sure it is working properly and to verify there is no burning odor, strange smells, sounds, or high temperature. You may need to reset the power supply. Go to the roof and press the reset button on the power supply box. Congratulations! Your sauna is now fully assembled and ready to use. Enjoy your own personal sauna time at your convenience and in maximum comfort. For your convenience, the near-zero EMF sauna models are also available in a 2-person model, a 3-person model, a 3-person corner model, and a 4-person model. For additional information or missing parts, please contact the manufacturer directly.